Hi, welcome to Ontario Provincial Park here in beautiful Ontario. Today I'll be showing you how to light a fire. You need a few things first though. What I like to use is some camping gloves. Keeps your hands nice and pretty, and they also double as a oven mitt if you have a pot with a metal handle. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you gotta have your multi-tool, just like Les Stroud says. I found this at a restaurant supply store. It opens bottles, other things, and it also has a nice little blade on it. And that can open up a firewood bag. The next thing you need is this. Well, you don't need these right away. That's for later. What you do need is a nice cardboard, preferably corrugated cardboard, flat of pop. In this case, I'm using barley pops, but you can use other ones. You also need something to light your fire. I like to use a lighter instead of matches because it's just easier. And of course you need your firewood right down here. So I'll get right to it. Let's start a fire. And just remember, when you're using any blade, to always cut towards your friend. Cut towards your friend. That's the safest way. Oh, I'd say that's open. Okay. Put your camping gloves on. Keep your hands nice and pretty for the ladies. What I like to do is put lots of big stuff at the bottom. Start with big stuff. They never tell you that, but I've found it works the best. Lots of big stuff at the bottom. Now at this point you're saying, this guy's nuts. You never start with big stuff. Well, yes I do. I like to have it kind of pointy, sticking up. It makes for good convection. Now where you do need little stuff is when you make your log cabin. And try to find the smallest of the big stuff in your bag, and you'll put that as the base of your log cabin. That one's sort of small. We'll use this. I hope this works. And if you're lucky, and you can get some wood with birch bark on it. Birch bark burns great. So you could rip some of the birch bark off of your big stuff and put that in with your cardboard. I like to kind of put my cardboard up on the end. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the whole thing about a fire that makes it work the best is the convection, movement of air. And the big stuff on the bottom allows a lot of movement of air underneath. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's nice paper. That'll burn up nicely. Some really thin paper, hang that out on the edge. Thicker stuff, put it in the middle. There's no exact science to this. Looks pretty good. Now you're going to make your other log cabin bits with the smaller of the big stuff. Look at this, no kindling. It's going to work. I'm pretty sure. And if it doesn't work, you won't be seeing this on YouTube. So we'll do the same thing again with this. Put it lengthwise. Is that birch bark? I don't know, some kind of bark. And lots of little stuff. See, I'm using my wobbly pop case because according to the rules, technically, you're not supposed to use any of the little twigs. Your little Survivor Man fire starter bundle twigs. You're supposed to leave that for the squirrels, the bugs. Here, bug. Have a twig. Alright. Well, I think I'm almost done here. Time to light a fire. I love fire. It's great. You can cook food with it. You can make your car go with it. Ooh, paper. Put that under there. Now you might think this is just a pile of garbage, but I'll show you. It's actually a potential fire. Get your lighter. I like to light it in as many places as possible. Remember the paper part I put over here? There we go. Let's get her going. Hey, and when you have your lighter, you can just keep it going until you burn your thumb. Ah. That is pretty good. You can try lighting it on the bottom. Fire likes to climb up. You don't need that teepee style. Teepee's for when it's bigger. Start her off with the good old log cabin. Come on. Come on. Ooh, that one's going nice over there. We'll just see what happens. Light it in a few places. We're not Survivor Man here. Ooh. Okay, now the lighter's hot. Survivor Man could do that by rubbing sticks and putting sparks, but we have a lighter. Well, I hope that goes. Maybe put a little bit more over here. Okay, so I'm going to assume that that's going to go. That'll catch up. So if you want, you can go to probably about 3 minutes more into the video if you don't want to hear me killing time here. But I'll kill some time with some important information. So the information is, I'm just reading this directly from a little newspaper that you get. Anytime you go into an Ontario Provincial Park. So if you're bringing, whoa, that's smoky. Ugh. Oh well. Yeah, now it looks like a garbage fire, but oh well, that's kind of what it is. Anyways, I'll just read. And it's about transporting firewood and how it can destroy our parks. Pretty epic title. Ooh, now I'm getting smoked out. Okay. If you bring your own firewood from home, you could spread insect and plant diseases that threaten the health of our forests. Car. Oh, that's a nice truck. A lot of nice trucks up here in Northern Ontario. Okay, and he's gone. The emerald ash borer, an insect known for destroying ash trees, is of significant concern because it has been detected in a variety of locations in Ontario. The emerald ash borer is a recent arrival to Canada and has no natural controls here. We need to make sure these insects do not cause significant damage to our parks. How can you help? Okay, 3 bullet points here. Alright, number 1. Do not bring firewood from any quarantined or infested areas into our parks. This includes firewood from Huron County, Essex County, the municipality of Chatham-Kent, Lambton, Elgin, Norfolk, and Middlesex counties, Sault Ste. Marie, Ottawa, Quebec, all of metropolitan Toronto, and the USA. So, basically, here's the second bullet point. Buy firewood locally. when you're camping, even if you don't live in a known quarantined area. Yeah, I think that's pretty important. When you are purchasing firewood, ask where the wood came from, to be sure it was not from a quarantined area. Well, you can tell, I just bought this at the park. It's a little overpriced for wood. I mean, trees should be free pretty much, but all the proceeds from the wood that you buy in an Ontario Provincial Park, it goes towards the parks. Only about, I've read it somewhere, you can check it out on Google, but only 20% of Ontario Provincial Parks actually comes out of taxpayer money. They're pretty sustainable. Okay, and the last bullet point in my little spiel here is, if you have questions, talk to staff at the park you are visiting. Call the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, CFIA, at 1-800-442-2342 or go to www.inspection.gc.ca. It's kind of strange that the Food Inspection Agency is taking care of firewood, but I guess they know all about bugs. So anyways, that's a campfire, and that campfire looks like it's doing pretty well. And so for the last thing, I think I'll just use the last ingredient to our little fire recipe here. And my camera person is getting smoked out right now. Good job, camera person, thanks. So anyways, I'll have to go, and thanks for listening. You know, camping can be a little bit of extra work, but I think it's worth it. Thanks for watching.